Now, Nathan Carter is a name you may not have heard of, but he's making serious waves in country music. The young star is packing out halls around the country and changing perceptions of the genre, as Peter Cardwell reports.
This is the traditional view of country and western music. If you're not a fan, you might think of the clichés of the genre. Broken relationships, unrequited love, the evils of drink and gambling, perhaps the occasional funny tractor. Well, look at this lineup of people dressed to the nines and think again. Things are changing in country music. It's about 10 to 9 on a Saturday night in Newry, and instead of being at home watching the X Factor, these mostly young people are queuing right along this hotel, arriving in minibus after minibus. They're here to see one man. He's 22 years old, and he's revolutionising the country music scene.
Rock me, mama, any way you feel, but hey, hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, where do we rock me, mama, any way you feel, hey, hey, mama, rock me.
There's only one name on these revellers' lips, and it's
Nathan Carter.
the young age of these people who've paid £12 to get in tonight is really striking.
21.
19. 18.
28.
And what is it about Nathan Carter that you like?
Just a bit of Western country, boy. He's young, and he's getting the country music back in the young people.
It's going around generations now, we're starting all over again, everyone's going to the dance. Discos are going. He is so fit.
You see, since Nathan Carter, YouTube and all, everything, we have started to come, and he's absolutely brilliant, like.
Nathan's popularity among his young fans wasn't always expected.
That's something, to be honest with you, that has kind of taken us all by surprise. Nathan clearly being a young lad and obviously easy on the eye from a girl perspective. You have the follow-on effect of, I guess, of the fellows following the girls, but importantly it's about the music too. Nathan does things a little bit differently. He, he's making country cool, for lack of a better word, I guess.
He's captured the imagination of the younger country followers. There's been a vacuum there for a long time for people who are too old to go to discos, and they used to feel they were too young to go to country. But when Nathan came on the scene, we find that Nathan Carter has become a name that they follow.
With the arrival of the likes of Nathan Carter and younger singers like Derek Ryan onto the music scene, I think that generational gap has certainly closed somewhat, and the ability of these new singers who have arrived onto the scene, they have to be applauded for bringing a younger audience back to the dance halls. If you listen to their sets, they've got country, they've got rock and roll, they've got pop, all types of music that relates to the younger people.
But it wasn't always so. Nathan himself remembers being a lone fan of country music amongst his friends.
When I was growing up, I would listen to country music an awful lot, and played the guitar and played the piano accordion for many years, but none of my friends would have considered country cool at all. They wouldn't listen to it or wouldn't take any notice at all. But I suppose since I've started recording songs, I've tried to record songs that would appeal to all generations, young and old, and I suppose as long as people enjoy the music, that's the main thing.
With American singers such as Taylor Swift, Brad Paisley and Carrie Underwood enjoying huge success, it seems these singers globally, and Nathan and others such as Lisa McHugh locally, are bringing country music to a new generation.
The likes of Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all these sort of things, the great use of meeting people and introducing music to people, and it really has helped, especially get the music out there with YouTube. All our songs from the last few albums are on YouTube, and the videos as well from the DVD, and there's a lot of people can, within a space of seconds, if you mention the name, they can go on, listen to it and say, oh, I wouldn't mind going to see him or the band or whoever.
Looking back over half a decade in show business, the uncrowned Queen of Country, Philomena Begley, knows a thing or two about devoted fans. Some of them are even joining her on her holiday in Spain for her 70th birthday. Demand for country music was huge when she started out.
Whenever I started off first with the country flavour, we could have played in Tyrone 7 nights a week. That's that's the way the business was very healthy at the time.
Philomena remembers the night she first heard Nathan sing. He was in the audience at one of her concerts.
People that were with him were shouting up that he was a singer from Liverpool, so I called him up to sing. And he came up and he sang a song, and honest to God, he just took the place apart.
What's becoming increasingly clear in Northern Ireland is that country music is changing. The old favourites, of course, remain as popular as ever. But if Philomena Begley is the uncrowned Queen of Country, Nathan Carter is at the very least a pretender to that throne. Peter Cardwell, UTV Live Tonight, Newry.
And you can read Peter Cardwell's blog on his night out with Nathan Carter's army of fans on our website at u.tv.